without sound. So yeah, I mean, it's okay. Uh, okay, perfect. I think this is better. Okay, can you guys still hear me like this?
Yes.
Okay, and you guys can see this? I was yes. Yes? Okay. Perfect. Nice. What's up? Okay, perfect. Finally, welcome everyone to the first ever Tricky Talk. It's not the last one, the first one, but this one is the first official episode. Today we have a lot of stuff to show. Mostly what we have been doing between July and August, thanks to the feedback that the public and even the game testers gave to us. But before starting, I want to welcome, first of all, Connor, one of our community managers too. Hello, Connor. Mirbox, one of our 3D modelers.
Hello.
Free, one of our lore writers.
Hello.
Turfrog, our lead game designer.
Yo yo.
Glorious, our 3D animations lead.
Hello.
And also, I think I don't forgot anyone. So yeah, also later is going to come Super Brains or music guy. Also, it's going to come Will, maybe, other for lore writers. And also, it's going to come Pelo, one of our game designers,
Hello,
to
joined
talk
now, by
about
the way.
stuff.
He's here.
Oh, he's here. Hello, Pelo. I didn't knew. Okay, perfect.
Wow.
I hope that everyone here in the chat is pretty good today. And I hope that you guys can really handle all the stuff that we are going to show. But before starting, me and Connor need to talk about something special for everyone. So Connor, if you can introduce us a bit about the coffee stuff that we're doing.
Ko-Fi. You may have heard of it, you may have not. It's a crowdfunding source. So after we've done our first closed beta and we've shown you, a bit of stuff, and now we're going to do our tricky talk and show you how well our progress is going. We need a little bit of money to literally, primarily cover costs because we're currently still running servers to hold your, info about the game, to do testing, whatever. And we're currently spending a lot of money on things, like business costs, any development. You need developer accounts, so we've fronted quite a bit of money, and we need it. We kind of want it back. People ask, like that one real just asked, why not Kickstarter? Kickstarter, you require, if I remember correctly, you require a specific goal only, and then you don't get your money unless you hit the goal, and then you don't get more after that. Or if you might get more after that. I don't know. We looked into multiple different ways to get crowdfunding from you guys, and Ko-Fi's the best because we're going to do different tiers. So you'll get rewards back from the money you put in. So you can put in literally as small as just a single euro. We're doing it in euros because the majority of our fan base is living in Europe, we think. So a single euro, €5, €10, even more. But the minimum is a single, and you can get rewards. So you'll get sponsor badges from when you play the game in the future. You'll get some guaranteed access to certain closed betas, early access to stuff, that kind of stuff. So we really want to give you guys a worthwhile investment into the game.
Yeah, even just to add, like apart from all of that Connor said, we also plan to do, like, for example, avatars, emotes, skins,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
even backgrounds that we will talk about that later. But basically, we really want to give back super cool stuff. We are still setting up the coffee, but when we will have it, we are going to do a proper announcement. But for now, be aware that we really want to make this game extremely good, super extremely good, but we need to pay a lot of stuff sadly. Not everything is free. So yeah, later we will give more information. So after this coffee entry, we will have three main topics for this tricky talk that Connor will name.
Three main topics. We start with the dev team updates, so stuff about development of the game. We're going to be going to game design stuff. We've got lots of game design stuff to go through with new features, new mechanics to reveal to you guys. Get your feedback about that kind of stuff. And then after that, we've got the art team showcase. So we're going to go through a bit of the process of how we actually create characters and well more, new models, etc.
Exactly. And that's why, first of all, we want to show some data that we got from the service that you guys filled out while being a tester and also a spectator of Tricky Talk. So, first of all, we want to say that by the qualifications of people, we have a pretty solid 7.28. And to be honest, for how the game was looking, it's really high. Like we're pretty impressed how you guys really love the project and really support it, and we're pretty enthusiastic to even develop more the game. Now we have like the green light to go full commit to the things that we do, and even we really see that you guys are maybe willing to recommend the game to other friends, because what is important about this is the community support. If we lose the community support, obviously we are going to lose the passion that we want to give to the development of the game. So we will only ask to you guys support. It's the only thing. And we will deliver a super cool game that, thanks also to the feedback, no Connor is going to say what are the improvements in these
So, as you
versions.
can see on the PowerPoint there, we've tried our best to do game optimizations because we know from the first closed beta, some people with more budget devices or older devices were having issues running the game smoothly. It was making the phones quite hot, things like that. So we've used new rendering stuff to try and, really, as it says, boost performance up to 80% on the kind of low-end devices. So hopefully your phones don't blow up. And we've also improved visuals and that kind of stuff. We've done lighting. We've messed around with different kind of like lighting features and that kind of stuff. So ones that are both run better and look better. So that's what we've been working. The dev team have been working hard on.
Even I can confirm because I'm one of those that has like a mid-tier phone, and really like the game right now it doesn't freeze for anything, literally anything. So literally the dev team is really working extremely hard to optimize the game and mostly to make it even more beautiful than it was lately. Like I can't wait to share sneak peeks with our content creators later about the gameplay. Today we are not going to show gameplay because we are still like working in the game. So when it's time, I'm going to talk with our content creators and you guys will be able to see how the game is going to change visually. But before that, and what is important, because this can be pretty important for you guys, we saw that there is a lot of nostalgia factor. And we really want to make this nostalgia factor a tool for our game and mostly for the UI. We know that the old UI, it was pretty modern. It has a lot of readings. It was pretty black. If it were a CS5 game, it would have been cool to leave it like that. But right now, we reworked every single piece of the UI. And today I'm going to show mostly the 3 screens that you guys are mostly see in the game. So we will start now with the oh my god, I don't know what happened, but we are going to start seeing the home UI. As you guys can see, the style change is extremely different from what we were doing lately. Now it's more working on, it's more professional. Last one, it was good, but we really feel that you guys wants to see this kind.
He's gone again. That's fine. I think I can stream instead. When it comes back, I'll get him to send me. Isn't that just Clash Mini? It's got quite a few different buttons.
Hello?
Oh, he's not gone for long. Hello?
Hello, okay. You guys can see again? I hope yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, we really want to retry those memories that you guys had from an extremely old game that you guys know, from even season 1 to season 4. So we are in the works of making something unique that also recalls to that game that everyone loves here, okay?
I'll try. I'll try. I'm on my laptop away from home, but I'll try presenting instead of Epi.
Okay, guys.
Epi, send me the
What?
PowerPoint.
Yeah, I will send you
Send me
the
the PowerPoint.
PowerPoint. Yes, I will. I think even it's the slide. I don't know. My PC is is pretty bad today. But yeah, I mean, in the meanwhile that Connor is like opening the PowerPoint, I want to add that we really want to retrieve to old memories. We really want to retrieve to you guys that we really know that everyone here is a pretty big fan of Clash Mini. It's like our spirit, basically. But anyways, we want to be different. That's why the actual style is like a mix of us and also a mix of old Clash Mini, starting from season 1 and season 4. We don't really think that the old UI it was bad. I mean, it was pretty good, but it was extremely modern. So just to like retrieve these old memories, now we are focusing mostly in this kind of art style for the UI, more rounded, more cartoony, more colorful even. Like it's extremely important for us to you guys to feel that you're still playing the game that you guys used to love, and also an extremely new game, because later in the game design we are going to like revolute everything around auto chess. But yeah, now that we are waiting for Connor to
Just one
open
second.
the
Just
PowerPoint,
1 second.
so you guys can see the new stuff in the UI, mostly for the tricksters information that also had a bit of problems because all texts were like pretty small. Also, they were not pretty well written, or even the colors were pretty off. So yeah.
All right.
Okay, it's good. I hope it doesn't crash. Oh, also about gambling that I saw. No, we we don't really have gambling. Later, Mibox will talk about that. Okay, perfect.
Ta-da!
I hope it doesn't
Right.
crash.
I
Okay,
can't really
nice.
chat anymore though. Sorry.
Nice.
Must be too
Okay,
nice. You need to tell me when to change slide as well.
okay, change the slide, please. Nice. Okay, this is the extremely new unit info for the tricksters. Oh, it crashed. I knew it. The PowerPoint is cursed. I can't believe. Okay, we are not going to share the full screen. We're just going to share like this stuff here, like this. I'm sorry, guys. You guys are going to see real stuff. Okay, but
Discord
this is
haters, I
okay.
didn't even crash. I got kicked from the VC.
Okay, perfect. I don't know what is happening with PowerPoint today. Is our day, it seems, but it's okay.
PowerPoint might have a bug with Discord.
Yeah. I mean, it's just PowerPoint acting silly, but yeah, this is the new, extremely new character info UI. As you can see here, there is level up and also skins. We're going to talk about later, also there's some synergies. But for now, as you guys can see, we are doing extremely more clean stuff. Okay, so the next one is the battle found. The last one was pretty bad, let's say. It was pretty an early concept, but now it's more working on. Now we have banners that we can like customize the stuff that is going to appear here in the bottom. Also, you guys can select your favorite unit as a render there. And there is a lot more about the UI that I'm not going to show now, but you guys will be able to see also in our content creator channels lately. And now we are going to talk about something that you guys will like. I want to know what is common from these three games that you guys can see. This is Plants vs. Zombies, Bloons, and Team Fortress 2. What's happening right now with game design in our game? We found out that we share some similarities to these games, and mostly about positioning. For example, in shooter games like Team Fortress 2, CSGO, Valorant, etc. We have mechanical complexity stuff like tower defense games like Bloons, and even we have some mechanics like this specific tower defense game, let's say, that is Plants vs. Zombies, that you can move the plants that you place in the map, but there is something common between these three games. And it's mostly about maps. As you guys could see here in the UI stuff, we showed a bit of what is coming to the game that is going to literally revolutionize what it's done right now in any auto chess games. And that's called terrains that it's going to be explained by our lead game designer Turfrog.
Hello, can you hear me? Okay, so um,
Yes.
yes. Oh, it seems
Doesn't
that
matter.
yeah. Okay, so while he's coming back, I will explain why. Why do we have the reins now? Okay, so basically, we found out that positioning was still not what we want. We wanted to make the game more reactive and basically make the players also not just about the deck building abilities of the game, but also the tier. Is he going again? Well, um, I will try to go a little bit faster so that we don't keep crashing. But yeah, um, okay. So terrains. Uh, we have uh, a a bunch of like layouts or maps, let's say. And every time you go into a match, there is a chance that terrain will be present. Um, you will not be able to directly select on which map you want to play. However, we're making sure that the balance between these maps is not in favor of a specific deck. Um, we're still messing around with the layouts. We're still testing things. Um, I'll go into a little bit of a rush here on what are the properties of terrain and why are they here. Okay, so first of all, terrain is destructible. It can be destroyed with a couple of hits from the units. However, the units are not really able to target these at first. So they will prioritize attacking other units over terrain. And if there is a possible path for them to attack, they will go over that path in order to attack a unit. If by any means the path is blocked by units, something else that we will talk about in a little bit, and also um, well, terrain. The units will target terrain. That way, they can just break, let's say, a tree, a bush, like you can see on the second map, and some other terrain types that you will see over the time that we're developing the game. So yeah, like Abdul was saying, we can deal damage to this terrain with go abilities, with splash, and basically we want to make the players think more about the placement rather than playing the same strategy every time. Because once you figure out how to play a strategy with a deck you like, you will always play that same strategy and positioning. So this aims to make things more chaotic and fun. Um, you will see in the future some more maps. Um, let's say that one of the maps will be kinda familiar in size. You know what I mean by that. So yeah, that's terrains for now. We can continue and move forward into the next mechanic that we're introducing in Tricky Tacky.
Epic.
Hello.
Next.
Yeah, I mean, before we start about talking the next mechanic, we want to say that this is a prototype, okay? Like the game
Yeah.
assets, like for example, the trees or the rocks, are not final. But basically, right now we are like developing every single mechanic that later we will show like more finished. But for now, just have in mind that the game will have terrain that is going to modify anything that you have as a strategy for the normal map, you know, like the clean one. So yeah, be prepared for that. But next we are going to talk about artifacts, even for what they work, what they are, and what they do. So right now, the one that is going to expose about that is going to be Pelo. So please, Pelo, if you can speak up.
Hello. Hello.
What's up, Pelo?
Artifacts is a new mechanic in the game that is used in battle. You can pick an artifact before a match starts. You have to activate it in the shop phase and they can be used different number of rounds. And there's two types. One, summon artifacts. These artifacts create an entity that have HP or other stats, or entities that serve a temporary purpose. For example, you can place a little health buff that will assist you and your other units in battle. Effects. These provide various enhancements to your units, like casting a board effect that benefits multiple units in a selected area, or equip it on a specific unit to give them specific buffs. Artifacts have rarities to them, and by introducing artifact rarities, players are encouraged to develop their strategies with accessible tools while still having the opportunity to earn and utilize more powerful options as they progress. There will be common and rare artifacts. There's also artifacts traits which include Trespasser, can be summoned on the enemy side or unit. Summoning Sickness, lose 5% max HP every second. Can't go below 5% HP this way. Explosive, cause an area of effect explosion, dealing damage to nearby enemies. Stealth, remains invisible to enemy units for a few seconds after summoning unless it attacks or takes damage. The reason we introduce artifacts is because they can enhance your gameplay by providing strategic advantages during matches. It can give a new level of fun and add more depth to the game. And it solves um, a lot of feedback from the first plus beta 1 test saying the game didn't have enough unique mechanics. So we are hoping this solves it.
Yeah, like just to add
And
what thank you, Pelo. From what Pelo said, it's like you guys really like started to say in the service, mostly the testers, that the mechanics from the game were like more simpler than the Clash Mini, and it will be good to have something else. So we added artifacts, and as Pelo said, it's like something that will fit mostly your deck. Okay, like you build your deck with your twisters, and later you select the artifact that you want to complement your deck that maybe is missing out. For example, I think that Pelo said the explosion one that is going to help. Like for example, you make a deck with tricksters that aren't good versus stacking up units. So use that artifact, and it's going to help you a bit. It's not going to be extremely powerful. It's like an extra help to the archetype that you decide to go in the game. And as you guys see here, like at the start, you guys are only going to have one slot of artifacts, and later you are going to have two. These artifacts will be only like be used one time in the match, and are like special tiles, let's say, that you guys can place anywhere in the map as long as it's for like buffing your tricksters. Okay, like we are not going to make some weird stuff like that you can throw your enemy or whatever, so don't worry about that. But artifacts are going to be more like, again, a complementary stuff than a main mechanic of the archetype decks. But apart from that, we also have something more to say. And it's like, yes, we are going back to synergies. We know that we say that maybe synergies weren't going to be implemented in game, but at the end we implemented it. But in a different way. A completely different way that it can retrieve some to other games that, well, Pri is going to explain more deeply about it.
Hello,
And
can you hear me?
just Pri, we can hear you.
So, like Epi said, we weren't going to add synergies before, but why we're adding it? Because almost every other auto chess game has it, and we think it's important for our game to have it as well. So, but we're going to be approaching them a bit more different from Clash Mini and other auto chess games. So basically, in Clash Mini, it was always 2 and 4. There were no different types of synergies. So basically, we can have other types of like synergies with different amount of units to activate it. It can be from like 2 to 5, like as you can see on the PPT, or it can be something like 2, 3, or even we can have something like 2, 3, 4. So that's what's going to be different from Clash Mini. Another thing is that all synergies will be capped at 5 units. So like the max units to trigger the synergy would be 5. We wanted to keep it this low because the deck is of 8 units, and if you have more than 5, then it just makes like the whole synergy occupy a deck. And now I'll be giving some sneak peeks of what some of our synergies look like. As you can see in the PPT, we have a synergy called Villagers. Basically, it gives all villagers 80 HP and a small heal every 8 seconds. The second synergy is Sharpshooters. They basically hit faster at go. And now we also have a special synergy, which is basically for 3 units: Farmer, Scarecrow, and Haymaker. And basically, you get a hayfield, and whenever they are in the hayfield, they gain special buffs, and the hayfield also slows enemy units. The next synergy is Rascals. Basically, when they kill a unit, all of the Rascals they hit harder for one attack. And we have another special synergy for Batter and Slingshot. So when they are placed together, they in at the start of the combat, like at go, they gain special buffs for a short duration. And next we have one of our set 2 synergies called Acorn. Basically, it gives you 2 explosive Acorn bombs which you can place down on your side of the map, and it basically explodes when enemies get near it. Next, we have one of the most fun synergies. I really love this one, Leaf. Basically, it gives you a second unit. Like when you have the leaf units placed down, you get a summoned unit, and it's basically a guy who's just a leaf, and he also acts as a unit in your team. And as you upgrade the synergy, he gets stronger. Next, we have Wicked, and this basically what this synergy does is your Wicked units take a bit more damage, but uh, they deal more damage to upgraded unit. Yeah, that's it.
Awesome.
Yeah, like awesome. Like really, like with scenarios, we really plan to make it more dynamic than something solid. Like we are really trying to make every single synergy not like okay, I need to go this synergy. Like it isn't to happen with Waymaster Riders in Clash Mini. Like we are really trying to not make that kind of stuff, and it's like enhancing more the deck building because right now the biggest problem with tricky tactics without synergies is that maybe you can be a little bit lost because literally there is 8 units in your deck and maybe you don't know what to place. So this is more like a guide and to exactly some archetypes and even to make some things unique as pre-said about summoning new units. So you will have 9 units in the board or even 10, who knows. But we really want to make the synergies like more interesting than it was in Clash Mini. But they are still in work and we are going to reveal them more in the future. But yeah, now going to the C2. So, Connor, if you want to reveal a bit what we have here.
Yeah, so as you can see on PowerPoint, we have concept art. Not these aren't the 3D models, obviously, but these are set to, finalize concept art for our characters. They look amazing. We've got Assassin and Hunter on the screen. You can go next over after a nice look at them. We've got Seedling. These guys are cool. Seedling and Scout. The Lacon guy. We've got Leaf Blower and Herbalist. Forest Spirit. Mossy Elk. I love Mossy Elk.
Yeah, but let's say that Mossy Elk is a bit problematic right now. We
Yeah.
will later talk about that. But before
Yeah.
going still with the set 2, because also we are going to reveal some abilities of these tricksters, we really want to thanks for everything and change the tricky tactics art style to Jin and Kaka. Sadly, they had to go, like they left the team, but we still want to be pretty thankful to both of them because they were literally the first ones that came and said, okay, guys, you guys need to change the old style. It's not good. So they came, they changed it, they established some rulings, and well, sadly, again, they left, but we are still very thankful for everything that they did for us and even for the future of Tricky Tactics because thanks to this style, we can make even more cool stuff that we will reveal in a bit. But before going to that, Connor, if you want, we can do one-on-one. We start with Hunter.
So-
Hunter is like a ranger unit. The base ability is Magic Pierce. Attacks pierce through enemies. Like for example, if you have a tank in front and a unit behind, like it's going to pierce it. I don't remember how much is the range. I will not say exact stats because we're still working on that. Later, we are going to reveal the stats in Twitter, like we used to do with the old tricksters. But for now, just have in mind that she's going to pierce a lot. Later, the trick one is Breakthrough. Attacks deal plus 10 damage after piercing an opponent. Trick 2, All Seeing. Attacks range is infinite instead. And trick 3, Mystical Escape. Wounded. Attack 30% faster and become invisible for 3 seconds. For the lovers of Archer Queen, there you have your new crush. I hope that you guys really love her. She's pretty cool. I played her in the dev build. And we can go on and go to the next one. So Connor, please.
Yeah. So next we've got Leaf Blower. Like Epi said, we don't have all the stats, that kind of thing. Also, these abilities may change because they've not really been balance tested yet. It's just on paper. But base Leaf Stream, we've got a special attack where they'll blow. God, I'll stream.
Hello, sorry. I don't know what's happening.
I'll stream.
Okay. I did.
Stop yours. Okay, never mind. You're streaming anyway. Okay, special blow 3 leaves at different opponents, dealing 60 damage. Yes, Discord does suck. I think there's a issue with PowerPoint and Discord.
Yeah.
But anyway, remember since the first closed beta, for those of you that have played it, we're testing out values which are 10 times bigger for HP and attack. So dealing 60 damage isn't as OP as it sounds. So that's for a special attack. We've got the Trick 1 Leaf Storm, which will increase their, power up their special to 5 leaves, so 5 different targets. Trick 2, Leaf Blade. They're yet again upgrading their special to do plus 20 damage to wounded opponents. You can use this to help target a bunch of lower health opponents. There we are. Saved. And Trick 3, I love the name. Leave me alone. And it makes a special deal 1 push. So it will, push back all the enemies it attacks to. And remember when we're designing our tricks and our characters, you can only choose 2 of the 3. You don't get to choose all 3. So, you can prioritize of this, doing push, targeting more people, or doing more damage to the wounded guys. So we go for different playstyles there. Next, we've got up Forest Spirit. So this guy, cool little design. Base Blessing of Haste is special. The 2 nearest allies will attack 20% faster for 3 seconds. So it's a bit of support. Kind of utility support, not healing. Then you've got Trick 1, Gift of Mana. Special also gives mana to allies hit so that'll give it closer towards its special attack. And it's trick 2, one more friend. Special targets 3 allies instead. So rather than just giving 2 allies that attack speed bonus, it'll give it to all 3. And trick 3 is willpower. It gives a little damage boost as well to its allies, so it can do one big extra damage attack. Not too OP, it's only a little bit of extra damage, but it's nice.
And also, we want to add, in this survey, you guys really wanted to see a super unit. This is our first one, and later in set 3, there will be a lot more, but even more, not OP, but let's say a bit of overpowered. Well,
So remember,
yeah, I think it's
remember the
OP.
units have different costs, so you may think some are weaker than others. That's probably because they're cheaper. You've got to,
Yeah, every single thing is balanced around costs. So, but don't worry, guys. Later we will show everything in exact values in Twitter account. So please go and follow it.
We'll have also.
Yes, and also activate the ping of social media because there is coming a lot of stuff, really. Because we need to also reveal all the stats and all the abilities for the rest of the units in set 2 and also the set 3. But before going in and show the set 3, we are going to talk about progression. That is a really super important part of the game that is going to talk our, well, progression maker, that is Mirbox. So please, Mirbox, you can speak up.
Hello.
Hello,
Uh,
Mirbox.
Okay, so first I want to start talking about the cauldrons. You can see 2 of those in this picture. So they're basically our lucky boxes or something, loot boxes. So you can get them from the daily cauldrons just by playing Convenient Grounds or from the pass. So, for example, how they work. When you get a cauldron, they start from the common rarity, and then you have 3 chances to upgrade them, to upgrade the cauldron. So to rare, to epic, and to legendary. The better the cauldron rarity, the better the rewards. For example, when you get the common cauldron, most of the stuff you can get is the resources, so like tokens or shards. I will talk about them a bit more later. But if you get, for example, epic or the legendary cauldron, you will most likely get new unit or the artifacts, for example. Yeah, complete. Yeah. So let's talk about the currencies. We have 3 currencies. One is premium, is the gems. Is basically everyone knows what they do. You can buy them, or you can get some from the pass. You can buy skins for them or other stuff like other cosmetics. But to free currencies is the tokens and the shards. So tokens, you can buy stuff in the shop with them, but the second use of them is to upgrade units, and shards are used only for upgrading units. So to upgrade a unit, you need both shards and tokens. For example, tokens are not unit specific, so it's not like in some other games, but they're universal, so it doesn't matter. So you just get a currency and then you choose which unit to upgrade. So you can see this is the unit level, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and there is 10 level currently.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see most of the stuff is just cosmetics. So level 3, level 6 is emojis, and level 8 is a banner character. Level 9 is a bit of progression, it's 20 gems. Level 10 will be a profile picture. But you can see level 2 and level 5 will be like a slight power increase. So level 2 and level 5 will grant you ability number 2 and 3 respectively. But don't worry, because the cost for grading unit from level 1 to level 5 is basically approximately equal to the amount of the resources you're going to get in one day. So basically, as soon as you unlock the character, you will be able to use him. So we did this because it's basically a way to learn a character better and give some goals in the beginning list, because the amount of resources going to be increased, the the farther you are in the trophy road and stuff. So yeah, I think this is all I had to talk about, right?
Yeah, like yes, it's good because I mean, just to add, like this progression system that Mirbox planned is like more passive than super aggressive because we really want to like give a smooth experience between progression and gameplay. And as Turkov and said in the chat, like it's not going to have a level advantage like, for example, Clash Royale has.
No, no.
The only difference that you will have between people that has more leveled up units is the abilities, but at the end what matters is positioning. So if you have, I don't know, a tank level 1 and the enemy has the same tank at level 5, yes, there will be a difference, but you still have other 7 units. I mean, like, there will be really not a problem. And also because you don't need to cycle to like um do like counterattack, and there is no problem about that. So don't worry about levels. Like there is a real not a difference. It's just to make the game more like entertaining because having all unlocked since day one, like it's not really let's say positive for the revenue of the game. So yeah. Also, like we are going to redirect everything to the tricky pass. We are going to talk about the tricky pass in this state channel, but we want to make it super cool. Like it's done already. I saw it, and it's extremely worth. If you guys do it, it's going to be perfect for the progression. It's going to be faster, and even you guys will be able to enjoy a lot of cosmetic stuff, a lot of currencies, and all of that. But yeah, now as Connor showed, we are going to talk about lore.
And
But
shut up. Yes,
we have lore, guys. We have lore. Can you go to the next slide,
we have.
please?
We have. I'm going. We have a
Okay,
lot. This is
we have lore.
just a work in progress. This is not stylized. This map it is just an example of what it will look like. Some of the early sets.
Exactly. Even we are really more than we should, as you guys can see. Um, but we are going to show a bit of what we prepared for you guys about lore.
Mhm.
And I'm going to start a bit about it. This is like the map of Tricky Tactics, literally. As Connor said, it's not stylized for
Mhm.
now, but you guys can see, like for example, the village, the Mana Forest, the Scarlet Cave, that is the set 3, the Bandit Hideout, that is the set 4, and the Pirate Archipelago in set 5. But before that, let's say that it's a disorganized mess of different biomes and regions that makes up the home of the tricksters that we hopefully love. So I wonder what we have prepared, mostly from part of Pri and Will. So if you want Will to start or Pri, I I don't know who starts first. You okay?
Yeah.
Perfect. Then.
So as you know, set one was basically villagers, and that's the all of the villagers they live in the main village, which is at the edge of the Mana Forest. It's a very peaceful town, and everyone loves it there. Now, on to the next region, which is the Mana Forest. It's basically a luscious forest full of flora and fauna, and there's magic in there, mana. And not just magic, but we have elves also, and they basically rule the Mana Forest. And the next region, which we'll be exploring, is the Scarlet Caves. It's basically an entrance to an amazing underground network of gnomes. The gnomes basically have built a democracy down there, and they rule the Scarlet Caves. And it has very amazing creatures and red crystals everywhere.
Perfect. And now I think Will is going to speak about the pirate archipelago and the bandit hideout. Hello, Will. We can hear you.
I
You?
think Will is having issues. Is it?
Yeah,
If you want, Pre can talk about it,
yeah,
or you can go P.
or me. Yeah, I mean, I can speak about it. Sorry, Will. Okay, so Will was going to say about this part of the lore that, for example, the bandit hideout is like a kingdom that is not pretty good with other races of the wars of tactics, but it's pretty good with the law enforcement because it's like a distribution of village here in the bandit hideout. Like it's a pretty criminal place. We don't really recommend anyone to go there, but basically, yeah, racism is real, guys, in this world. So yeah, going
Whoa,
on. Yeah,
whoa,
it's
whoa.
real. It's real, guys. Yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah, moving on from Bandit Hideout, that it's full of this kind of people, we have the Pirate Archipelago. And they are literally just pirates that they look pretty innocent, but they are not. They really like to assault, like, for example, some other boats. They like to steal stuff from the people, but we still to develop this kind of stuff. It's still pretty early to talk about lore, but basically we want to confirm that we are working on it. So we can move on and go to the next slide.
Yes, we can do that.
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh,
Okay,
amazing.
finally, we reached the art team about the CCS. As you guys know, sometimes I spoke about the CCS. The CCS was created after the first feedback that we got from the service talking about the character uniqueness. So we said, okay, we can go around and experiment with different shapes, with different races, with different kind of humans even. And now we are only going to reveal the set 3 that is being made by the CCS team. And we will start with Lamplighter. Lamplighter is a support that I sorry it's a support that it's for now based in buffing the attack speed of the allies. Miner that it's a little gear in the mines of the set 3, the Scarlet Caves, that goes around and stun people. We can move on.
Oops. Yeah.
We have Hook Hat that, guys, I'm sorry, this is not fisherman, okay? It's a better kind of fisherman.
It's different.
It's different, okay? It's not fisherman. But I will say that you guys will be pretty aware of Hook Hat. He's a pretty complex unit that it's based on pooling mechanics. It's not OP as fisherman because you guys can block it. But for now, I just can reveal that from him. Later we have Scarlet Genome that is our ramp up unit.
Scarlet.
As far as I remember, I think that every time he casts his super, he increases his damage.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Maybe the game designers can confirm
Maybe.
that.
Maybe.
No,
These characters are
that's,
in development. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a good unit.
it is. But yeah, like we can move on in the set 3.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Drillhead. You put Scott on him twice. Philly Billy. Yeah. So some
I
different
put it
instances.
twice. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay,
Some
sorry. Guys.
different stages of this isn't the concept
Yeah.
designs. This Drillhead in progress. Is another art thing after this.
Yeah, like everything that you guys see here in the set 3, like is still working on. There is a lot of purple, we know. we know that you guys love purple, but don't worry. I will send the other unit, guys, that there is not here, is Prospector. This is Drillhead. Drillhead is like miner, but not from Clash Mini. It's a completely different miner that is going to be pretty annoying. It's like our first assassin. We have this philosophy of making some units that counter others, and this one is a pretty cool assassin. And even maybe I can see it. I think this is our first legendary, right? If Turkov can confirm, please.
Maybe.
It is a miner from Clash of Clan. No, maybe. No, don't worry about purple skins. We will not make a lot of purple skins for now. Don't worry
I
about
like
that.
purple. It's my favorite color. Good color.
We have the edge here, guys.
There we
There
are.
is, yes,
Prospector.
there is Prospector. Is Prospector
Cool.
made by Kento?
See, not purple.
This is not purple. This is red. It's better. It's a lot better. Okay, we can move on in the next one.
Yes, we can.
Okay,
Hello,
perfect.
yes.
And these are the finals set 3 units. There is one that it's hidden for now. We will reveal it later, but we have Stone Sentinel and Non Machine. Both of them are, I think, epic quality. And they have pretty specific mechanics that you guys will find out in a future. But from now, let's say that Gino Machine is my favorite one from set 3. He's pretty
Cool.
cool, to be honest.
He's cool.
It is, it is. It really is. Oh, Stone Sentinel is coming. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm not a game designer for now. But yeah, we can move on from set 3.
Thank you very much to the artist. You can see them on the bottom right of the images, but I don't know if the quality of the stream is the best, so I'm all here.
Yes, like you guys can find every single 2D artist from the CCS team. That it's Deco from Gusco Studios, and his personal account is Deco2D. But this is Instagram because sadly Twitter got banned in Brazil. So yeah, let's move on. We have Laszlo, Kila White, Kento, sorry, Kento, Molopo, CML, and IC Tantam. Thank you guys, really.
Yeah,
Thank you.
all great.
And now we are going to give Glorious a pretty good chunk of talk about the 3D animation department and the 3D models.
Yeah, thank you guys. It's finally my turn. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to talk about the animations with you all guys, and I'm pretty excited to be with you all in the Tricky Talk. It's my first time being in here. So I'll be covering the most common things what is coming to with 3D animation in our game, what's changing, what's expanding. Well, basically, it's expanding. It's upgrading. It's getting the new level, and it's gonna show it in a whole new way. It's gonna be more fun. And more engaging because I'm being like a lead in this, and basically let's say a bit of my story, because when I first saw TikTok, I was like looking at all this because me as a person, pretty picky with 2D animation, and I looked at TikTok this was made, and it was like, hell yeah, I must do it. I must do it. Join the team because I want to really help expand the animation, and I'm gonna say it's gonna be you're gonna love it. I hope. So speaking about what's upgrading, because my main me as a character animator, it's usually crucial for me to provide the best product to final stages for you to see on your phones as 3D animation topics. So we already seen a lot. So Epi just sent the animation composition. I just made animations for Scout, and a lot of animations are coming from me. So you can see all of different stages of Scout, like idle animations and move animations. You can see, and you can even compare how they will be fitting in our game. Unfortunately, there are no video about how it will look in a top view, but I'm sure you'll be seeing it in the game. But what it means for me, a quality animation, it has more dynamics, so it looks more beautiful, and not only that, it really looks nice when it's a cartoony game, when it's has a cartoony characters. We need to add like a grip of a playfulness to characters to make them feel really fun and really you'll be seeing a lot of you'll be getting a lot of fun doing playing the game. So this is
Yes.
this is the most a lot. I was gonna about a lot to say, but this is the main things. So this was about the animations. I hope you get it. They're expanding. They are upgrading to a new level. So the next I'm gonna talk about is 3D models, because not only that, I'm not only doing animations. I'm really as a 3D artist. I'll be doing a lot of models. So how are basically they are creating. So we're having from the art department a lot of concepts. You've already seen it before, one of them, but basically how it works, it's it picks the main idea. It comes to concepts who are making concepts. It describes the main idea on the paper, and the next thing is gonna go to our modelers, one of the modelers in the 3D department, or just me, and it gets a unique model of it. Maybe a render if we're going to do this, and it comes to like final stage, as you see, it's Scout model, Scout rig basically rendered. So yeah, I think this was my main things about 3D animation, because I really loved. I really loved working with you guys, because it's such a pleasure, because I found a place I wanted to expand my animation skills, and I did it with you all guys. So, and I
You've
hope
done very well on the
Yeah.
animations. They did the new ones, the upgrades, the new 3D model style, etc. Very good.
Yeah. Even I must say that also. Thank you, Glorious, for all the kind words. We really appreciate your work, and also sadly Polly that left the team. Because I just want to let you guys something. In the CVT1, we basically rushed the animations that you guys could see, but after the CVT1, let's see that we really said, okay, we need to work a lot in it. Polly started to rework most of the set 1, and when we found Lurius, we started to do the set 2 too, and it's literally getting a lot better everything. Because we changed mostly the philosophy of how to make the animations, as Glurius say, and also about the 3D modeling. Sadly, we lost one of our important modelers. They told me to not name them, but they know that I will talk about them. I hope he's here. I think no, but anyways, I really want to thank him for everything he did. He knows that the doors are open about me, and I hope that in the future we can see him around here again. But yeah, also we added new people in the 3D modeling department. That is Luis Fonseca, Smokey and Forest. Maybe it's going to come more people, but from now we are doing full production of 3D animations and 3D models to give a really finished and extremely stylized and extremely good product for everyone in CVT2. That is our main objective, making the game more beautiful, basically. So yeah. you can move on, Connor, please. Stop writing in chat.
Hey!
Oh,
Shut up.
thank you, Connor. Okay, perfect. The new ability icons, as you guys can see, the old ability icons were, like, let's say, pretty different in each tile because, again, we rushed it. We accept that. But now, thanks to one person that maybe is here, I think is not. No, I think it's not, but it's okay. It's Molopo. You can show, please, the new style, Connor? You guys will love the new icons. Yes, please, thank you. Okay,
Very nice.
perfect. This is the new styles of icons. Corner, please.
Beautiful. I love them.
Yes, they are extremely beautiful. Like, now we found a pretty unique style. They are still being working on, but
Mhm.
basically we want to express with the icons the real description of the ability. So you guys later don't need to be guessing what does it means. So really thank you, Molopo, for all the hard work that you were doing this last month. And I hope that we can still see more icons coming for the set 2 and set 3. So yeah. Next slide, please.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. The last
Beautiful.
thing about our department, you Connor can talk about emotes because you really love them. But
I
from now,
do. You didn't even show the
yes,
best
you
one.
do. You do. Emotes. Okay. And we have a new philosophy too for the developing of art, and mostly with art. We want to give the best stuff for you guys to customize your experience in Tricky Tactics. What does it mean? You will guys be able to modify the avatars, as you guys can see in the mini bucketeer icon. He's his avatar. You can also change the backgrounds of your profile and your battle finder background too, the one that we showed up earlier. And also you can use emotes. That emotes will be mostly unlocked by progression system. You will not be able to buy them.
Mhm.
What do you think about this corner? Like, what do you feel about the heavy way of personalization and customization of your
Yeah,
avatar?
good. So if you like a character, you like, specific character design, use it a lot in the game. Unlock, cool profile stuff for it. I love it. It's the best way. We don't want to include specifically predatory types of monetization or just like make everything like we don't want people to, if any kind of customization on a profile requires money. We don't like that kind of system. We want to make the game fun, even if you don't have money to spend. And that's where we've gone with this.
Extremely true. Like, we are really trying to find a sweet spot between, okay, this is extremely good and this is not, and like good for the game. I mean, like, we don't want to excel mostly, and we really want to give the important stuff that you guys can experiment starting CVT2. So we later have the feedback and we add a lot more stuff later. But basically, CVT2 is going to be the most important CVT for the game, mostly for all the content that we will add. And because we are like establishing the, let's say, last steps to transform this game from a closed beta to an open beta. So yeah, I think that's all, if I recall correctly.
The whole tricky talk, no.
No, wait, move.
Yeah.
Please,
Come on, man.
please do
We've got the
it.
best there.
It's true. We need to thanks the music guys. Super Rains, are you here? That's why I forgot. Where are you, Super Rains? Where are you? Here. Okay, please, come here. You need to talk. We need to talk about music, SFX, and VFX.
You need to raise your hand.
Yes, you need to raise your hand,
Well, I
please.
think I can invite you. There we are. I'm ready to speak.
Perfect. Super Rains, hello? Are you here?
Hello.
Hello, Super Rains.
Guys, how is everybody doing right now? Let's check the chat. How's everyone doing? Let's see.
Yeah.
Is everyone doing all right? Don't really see a lot of people
Amazing.
here. Someone literally just said lol. Yeah, yep, we are good. Okay, good. Oh man. Do you guys know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here. Let's do this, guys. So I want to introduce the team before getting straight into things. So along with myself, I'm talking about music mainly. I'll get into sound effects at a moment. So we have myself, typical, Fritzky, Don Crafts, and Roland. He's pretty new. And for sound effects, we have how do you say his name? X Barba Papa Frowny Face or something? Is that how you say it?
It's not a frowny face. There's a colon to show the next. His
There's like
fuller.
oh.
It's just a D.
Goodness, I didn't even realize that. So sorry about that. Yep, that is my bad. But he is the sound effects guy. Is there like a next slide that we can go to, or no? Is there nothing? No. Okay.
No.
Okay, so it's just that slide. Okay, thank you. I was not briefed on anything much before this, but anyway. So how the music is gonna work. So each board will have 2 tracks. There is one for general gameplay and then one for when someone gets to match point. For any of you who have been in the closed beta test, you'll know what I mean. But if you don't know, it's basically when someone reaches like 2 points and they're like 1 point away from winning. It's kind of like that kind of music. If you want sort of a comparison, maybe go listen or watch some like Plants vs. Zombies 2 gameplay and listen to their soundtrack in the background. You'll see how it kind of like evolves. It's not the exact same thing, but it's pretty close. And the music you actually listened to in the beginning before Epi abruptly cut out due to connection issues was the Forest Ford. Oh wait, you're gonna show the music now? Hey,
I can go.
Go back. Okay, let's give him a little bit of a taste. Let's see.
Oh my god.
Dramatic build up.
Wait.
Is this? It's sounding? I think no.
There we are.
Oh, yes, perfect. It's sounding. Okay.
Okay, be quiet, guys.
It's sounding. Very good.
Yeah, that's the end. That's the normal part. I guess we'll wait for the
We don't have a
part 2
critical
for
part,
it.
yeah.
Actually, I finished the excited part yesterday, but just we will leave that off on there for. I guess you guys will listen to part 2 of that when we do eventually release this thing. Oh boy! So I'll talk a bit how it's made. So when making it, I wanted it to be this calm piece in the background full of magic and wonder. And the first thing that came to our minds was Minecraft, specifically area math. Oh boy, we might see like some people saying like get like a bunch of nostalgia now. Oh boy. Okay. I also wanted to take some more inspiration, so I went through the Minecraft OST and I found another one that I really liked called One More Day. I always like heard this in the background when I play Minecraft nowadays, so I felt like that would have been a pretty good one to include. And actually a few days ago I was listening to Sweden and it kind of reminded me of what I did for this piece. Where the piano was kind of like the star of the show. It's weird how that trickled in sort of, and actually that little thing right there, it took me around a week to make, And it still kind of shocks me to this day that I did it that quick. And our kind of goal when making the music is we want you guys to feel like you are in the world of Tricky Tactics. In fact, you may be able to feel like you're in the world sooner than you think. Drumroll, please. That didn't pick up that well, but guys, can you just like have a bit of like a drum roll in the chat? Can you guys just like drum roll almost on like?
I would mind. That's a break my table. It's very weak.
All right. Well, anyway, we'll be launching some of our music to YouTube. When this will happen is something that we don't really know, but just know it might be soon. We're not going to give dates. And one more thing before I end this thing off. Going back to the music, if you guys don't like it, I will remake it from scratch. I already had something else in the works for like 3 months, and it went through like a lot of revisions just before being scrapped in the end.
It's good.
But
I was going to say, when you said you worked on this for a week, you did work on, maybe a specific track for a week, but I've been following, the music closely you've been improving and getting more of a vibe for whatever, the Tricky Tactics theme, like you said, the forest theme, that kind of stuff. You've been working on all that kind of stuff for a while. It's improved significantly.
Yes.
It's
Thank
very
you
good.
so much. I really wanted to do my best. And my personal goal is, along one we already have, it's not only to bring you guys into the world of Tricky Tactics, but also something that brings you joy and something you can listen to outside the game whenever you're doing chores or something, whatever you listen to while you're doing music with. So, yeah, that's going to end off with me. I am so happy I got this opportunity. I want to thank Epi and Connor for giving me the chance to speak up on this.
You're very welcome.
And I guess I'll answer any music questions anyone has, and I'll see you guys later. Yeah, I'll just hold on. How do I leave the thing?
You have to leave. Yeah, you need to answer the music questions if someone asks one.
Yeah, I'll answer music questions as much as I can, but I'm not going to leak anything. My lips are sealed.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Super Brains.
You're welcome, guys. See you around.
Bye bye, Brains. Stay there. Oh, no, okay, perfect. Okay, so as Brain said, like, sadly, I had to remove the set one song because we have now two main persons. Like, we have Brains working in one map and Roroland working in other. I placed Roroland in set one to like see if he can accomplish basically the vibes of Tricky Tactics, and if you guys were able to hear what he did, is literally at the almost same quality as Super Brains did. But for now, it's been working on. Like, about the music, we also have Doncraft and Fritzky, also typically, that they are working on in the main team of the game that you will mostly hear when you will be like in the home UI, in the shop, in the clan, etc.
Sound effect.
Yeah, exactly. And like, let's say that all of our music compositors are really passionate about what they are doing for Tricky Tactics, and we really hope you guys that the songs that we are making for the game, they are really loved by the community, and for now we really see that, yes, so we are pretty happy about that. And what those SFX and VFX, we know that the game lacks a lot of VFX and SFX, mostly because, yet again, we had to show everyone that we were doing something for the CVT1, so we didn't implement it. So for now, for the CVT2, we are extremely working in the VFX and SFX. The VFX is being handled by Flory, the main developer of the game, and also Photon, that is our 2D animator. And for this SFX is Barwa. For now, I can't really show anything because we are still working on that, but we are literally making the game visual a lot better. So please, guys, wait for us, because we know that maybe this CVT2 is going to take some time. We don't know when it's going to be released, but we mostly calculate for November, okay? Or even late October. But don't trust in my words, because we need a lot of stuff to work in. We have a lot of stuff to add. We have a lot of tasks to do too internally. Like, we really need to make this game visually better, and also enjoyable in an audible thing, because we really feel that we're in a good way right now. We really want to give a pretty good project, and we really want to show that we are passionate about it, and that we are not just simple randoms or whatever working in something that later is going to be considered. No, like we are really sure that we are going to reach in a point where the game is going to be global, and we really hope that you guys really like the game, because we are putting a lot of hours, a lot of effort, and a lot of mental passions to make the game. So yeah, uh, I think the next slide is about the survey.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yes, okay, perfect. We reached the point where most of you guys stayed. The survey. We have two rules for the survey, okay? The first one is that you guys will only have 3 minutes to do it. But don't worry, it's not going to be like the last one. It's literally just my questions, okay? Speed run of service, okay? Like, I'm going to send it now. I'm going to close the channel for a bit so you guys can go and click the link. And when you guys do this survey, you need to put your Discord username. And after the 3 minutes passes, I'm going to go to the survey. I will copy and paste the Discord usernames. I will go to a number generator, and we will see who won the CBT2 spots, okay? Let me check how to close. Maybe Connor, you can check it out. How to close the channel? Chat?
Close this. What? I can change the permissions, I guess. Yeah.
So people don't start spamming stuff. Be ready, eh? I'm going to pull the trigger in a bit. Be aware for the link.
You can't spring this on me. I'm doing it.
Okay, I think it's done. No, it's writing. Okay, perfect, nice.
Best.
Okay, guys.
On the fly.
In 10 seconds, I'm going to send this survey. Please speedrun it. 10, 9, 8. Okay, I sent it. Sorry. 3 minutes, okay? At the 27, I'm going to close it. Come on, guys. Go right now. Let's do it.
Mandatory survey. We need feedback. We need everything. We want your data.
Thank you, guys.
Get out of here.
Yeah, about the survey. If someone like already has access to the CBT2 later, maybe in some hours or so, I will check out if someone is not like repeated. In case it's repeated, I'm going to like give away again the spot. So don't worry if you didn't win it, because I'm sure that someone that already has the the thingy is here in the survey. Okay. 2 minutes. 2 minutes and we are done. Thank you for the sound effects.
I'll give a congratulations to whoever knows what that's from.
Ooh.
I'll be very surprised if anyone knows what that's from.
Imagine
Okay.
this is like a hood.
Yeah, it's like a hood. It's like a hood. 30 seconds and the service closes. So, guys, please, the ones that are still wondering what to put, if it's a 1 or a 10, just do it, please. Okay, 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, sorry, guys.
Wait, I need to unmute the channel.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for those that. Can you stop sharing, please? Because I need to share this. Okay.
Hello. Yo.
Hello.
We back.
Welcome back. Now I will show that this is fully transparent. I'm sorry, guys, if someone like gets a bit sad because I revealed a bit of the qualifications that you guys did, but I'm trying my best to not show everything. Okay. Wait. Can you stop sharing, please, Connor, so I can share my screen?
I can.
Okay.
It only lets one person do it at a time. It's funny.
Okay, perfect. I hope I don't crash again. Surely I will. Hello, guys. Okay, so here we have all the names. I will go down here. Only 17 people are going to be left, so be aware of that. Okay, so random number generator. I don't remember with which page I did it the last time. Wait, guys, let me check. Sorry. I'm so silly. I know. I think it's this one. No, where it is? Here. Okay, perfect. I don't remember the page. Pipiri. I hope the image charts. Okay. Random lists. Okay. Random list. Perfect. Here it is. We need 15. Okay. Max number. Let's see. Starts in 1 and ends in 68. No, sorry. I'm so stupid. 68. And we need 50 results. So we will run one time. And these are all the people that won this CBT2. We need to see which
We'll release
one.
them later.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
We
we did it.
Yeah. But for now, like, someone's screenshot this, so nothing is changed. Even I will do it too. We'll place it here, and later, if someone like is already in the CBT2, I will rerun again.
Well, yeah, the first to do it did win.
And see it, how it's distributed. I'm one, yeah. You're one. Yeah, like, we have this pie here, like, he shouldn't not be here. But it's okay. We will see later how this goes. But yeah, congratulations for everyone that won it. I think it's almost everyone that it's still here.
I entered my wrong account. What can we do about that?
Okay,
That's a you problem. I'm sorry.
Okay, don't worry, Dima. Like, maybe there is people that even is in the team. Like,
natural selection, indeed.
Yeah, we will see later. But yeah, for now, this is everything for the 3D calc. I really hope, guys, that you guys like it.
So our last 5 minutes Q&A as per.
Yes. Oh, our
tradition.
contest.
Our contest.
Our contest. About that, I'm going to release all the info in 2 or 3 hours. I don't know. Depends on how sleepy I am. But yeah, like, it's coming soon, the info. Like, pretty soon, actually. Yes, we will say it. Let's see it. Okay, how interesting did you find the terrain mechanics? Wow, a 10, perfect. And also an 8, that's great. How interesting did you find the artifacts mechanics? 32, okay, and 10 and 8? No, you, Connor?
No, me, no, you can just do it. Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Still discuss in the chat, okay? Perfect. Leaving him here alone. Okay, perfect. How interested did you find the series mechanics? Okay, there is a lot of variety. That's cool. We need to check all that. And what do you think about the sets to design of the tricksters? 37, okay, perfect. And what do you think about the design of the set trickster?
You'll find
again.
out who won. We'll ping you guys later. We'll go through the list and ping whoever won. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So I feel like you guys are rather over enthusiastic with your 10s. But yeah.
I put my name aside. I do really. Yes. Oh my god. Okay. I will remember you. Maybe. Let me check.
When will Nugget be a unit? Never.
Never. Yeah. Yeah. You are here. You're the 52. Let's see if you're here. No. No, you're not here. Okay. So I'm sorry, but later maybe yes, because we need to check out who is repeated yet again. So yeah, guys.
Yes. Enough of that. 52, great.
I didn't say it. Sorry.
Don't worry, Edwin. We know that people are over enthusiastic with the 10s. We're not just going to go, oh, everything must be perfect. Let's not change anything.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Then now we will do the question and answers. We can do maybe 2 questions per person that we are here. So it's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
4,
we can. You can ask not just me and AP. You can ask anything about any part of the team.
Rudy, Mirwax, Pri, Pelo, Brains for Turflog. Any of those.
Any of those, or just
We are free to questions, guys.
what's been the hardest part of development? I don't know. That is a hard answering this question. That's what I have to.
Maybe I can answer it. Like the
Yeah,
hardest part is like people. To be
people, yeah, because we are a passion project. So far, no funding. It has been, we don't expect everyone to put like a 9 to 5. We try to be as fair as possible with. We want people to try and contribute meaningfully to the project. But like we don't want to, it kind of seems unfair if we ask too much of people. So managing workload and people and stuff has been quite a difficult part. I saw who is the leader of this project. We don't have a dictatorship. We don't have a single person running it, but we do have 7 people actually who are leads / admins high up, kind of managing the project, including me and Epi and Turk. And that's the 3 in the VC who are leads. We've got Zek as well, which is operations lead. Flori's dev lead. We have Erverse, which is art lead. I've definitely missed someone. Epi, Verse, Flori,
think it's everyone.
Zek. And Orion,
Orion.
yeah.
Orion.
Orion, he's been really busy the past couple months, so he is still valued. He's a lead. He's part of that. You might not have seen you guys know Orion or Orion, but he's been gone for a while. He's been busy, really genuinely important stuff. Is Hunter single? No. When is the Ko-Fi link ready, and what will you get in return? Well, we get all the donations from a Ko-Fi, but you mean what you will get? We'll release a list of, so think like Patreon kind of. We'll release a list of different rewards you can get with the Patreon for different donation amounts. There'll be €1, €5. Remember, it goes way higher just in case you want to be really generous. We don't expect that level of generosity, but it's there, and you'll get rewards like a sponsor badge in the game. We will save your emails and your Discord usernames if you choose to give us. I think that's possible, but we'll definitely be saving your emails when you donate. So in the far future, when we got the game, open beta or released, we can use those emails to give you guys the rewards in the final product.
Yep, we really want to give a lot of stuff, guys, during coffee. But yeah, can you just say my name?
Yeah.
Name's not all for Pita09.
Can y'all start doing? Oh, sorry, you go on.
Yeah, like Isapi from Spain. No, I'm from Argentina. I mean,
Argentina.
At the end, I speak Spanish.
You speak Spanish. Spanish is Argent FIFA.
No. No. Okay.
Right.
This
Can
is
y'all start doing dev diaries? Yeah, someone's asking about dev diaries every month. We were thinking about doing that. That's probably what Tricky Talk will be in the future when we get to that kind of level. We will probably be doing hopefully like a Tricky Talk development progress thing. Maybe not as long, but every month. We think about doing something like that.
Yeah, I mean, we still need to think about that because at first of all, this was going to be a video, but we said, nah, maybe it's better to like be close to the people and make you guys like feel the excitement of this game. So yeah. What more? Will you guys need voice actors? For now, no.
Most
To be honest.
likely not. Yeah. I saw is there going to be a VOD available? Yeah. So this has been recorded, and we're gonna go and upload it to YouTube.
Yep. About the Steam, I mean, we have the PC version just because the iOS people couldn't play. We don't know if we are going to still doing the PC version. Maybe yes, who knows? But if someday we feel that
if there's big issues with people running it on phones, or so a lot of playtesters, a significant portion of testers can't give feedback, then we will attempt to, we'll release a PC version like we did last time. But ideally, we get everyone, all the testers, be able to give us feedback from the phone versions, and then we don't need a PC version.
Yeah, it's true. Like we will be seeing. And I want okay, Squashy. I mean, it's not really like that. Like I don't even have a ball, so neither at home. I mean, I don't have anything. My country's poor. I'm sorry.
Skill issue. I don't know.
Skill issue, yeah. Life issue, actually. I don't have a ball, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. Epi, yeah, it is. I mean, we really want to mix stuff from Clash Mini because we really know you guys that Clash Mini love is still in the air, but someday it's going to die. And thankfully, us and also the guys from Dinsam can fulfill these needs of play and auto chess. I mean, right now, what we are trying to do with DCBT2 is to make a completely different game from what we were doing right now and make something unique, something that you say, okay, this is tricky tactics. Literally, like you see it and you say, okay, this is literally tricky tactics. So it's our main objective more than this is a Clash Mini ripoff. No, we are not a Clash Mini ripoff. We are really not. We are really not. I love Clash Mini. I will not. Oh, thank you, Hyper. What more? What happened to? I mean, I can really name him, but basically, let's say that some behavior wasn't acceptable. But it's okay. It's something that happens. We're not angry with him. It's okay. I mean, I think that happens sometimes. Okay, guys. Like, it's unfortunate. To be honest, I thought that Epi was serious, guys, who doesn't get up from his computer, but he turned out to be so funny. No, don't worry, Squash, like, I'm not Discord mod for now. For now, I'm not. So, don't worry.
He's very serious. He's put him on a front so you guys at the facade so you guys like him. Believe me, when the big talk ends, he goes serious mode again, like a robot.
Yes. I mean, it's just mostly because language barrier, I think.
Your English is good.
I'm pretty acid, guys. I'm pretty
I've got a
acid.
language barrier because you guys speak English, I speak British.
Oh my god, it's horrible to speak. Oh, am I speaking British? Oh my god, thanks to God that I was born in Argentina. How to donate? About the coffee information, we will like reveal it later in some days, maybe. Who knows? But it's soon. It's coming soon. Don't worry, guys. Can you explain who is Scarecrow Gaming? Maybe in a future post in Twitter. Didn't this guy do all the? Not really, because we have like literally